Hello, gentle viewers. This is our Guardian welcoming you back to Out of the Park Baseball 23 with the Milwaukee Brewers. In our last episode, we finished off with the pedestrian rank of 51, or 81 and 81, which is, checks math, not very good. Even in this era where there are two playoff teams in each league, that's still a lot of money. So that's not great. It's not great. In our previous season, we really hit the pitching problem hard. Catfish Hunter was great. Bill Singer was pretty good. Floyd Bannister had a quite nice season. But the rest of the pitching staff wasn't very good. Not very good at all. Our relievers really badly struggled. And at the end of the day, we just weren't good enough preventing runs. We still scored runs at a pretty good rate. As at least one commenter mentioned, this is not a normal year for George Brett. We should definitely hope for more out of him. So what do we do to fix our issues? Well, the number one issue we need to fix this offseason is we need to get at least one more starter, possibly two. That's almost a sine qua non of having a good season, is getting that 1 to 2 extra players, starters, to really make us a little bit deeper. The next issue I'd like to solve is either getting a new second base or shortstop that I can trust, although Mr. Frank Taveras did have a pretty nice season. The truth of the matter is that we could probably use a better second baseman if one might be available. Like, if our $100,000, our nearly $1 million second baseman could not suck, that would be a delight. A never-ending delight. Now, one bonus of going 85 and 85 is that we have a decently better draft position than we've had the last few seasons. We're going to be picking 12th overall. And that could get us a premium player. If we quickly look at a default, I mean, I could definitely be up for some Fernando Mania. I would be pretty surprised if he falls to me, but I would be pretty happy to get him. Now, the problem is the position I most keenly need reinforcements at, other than starting pitcher, is shortstop. And I don't see any very good shortstops here. It's actually kind of a weak draft, in all honesty. So if I can't get a top-tier starting pitcher, or at least a nice one, I might just let this draft pick carry over to a deeper draft. This draft very much seems like it's a very shallow one, where there's some decent talent up top, like Harold Baines, who somehow is a Hall of Famer. I still don't know how. Leon Durham was pretty solid for a while. Luis Salazar I know nothing about. Who did he play for? Oh, it looks like he mostly played for San Diego and Chicago. Okay. But yeah, this is a really weak draft. If I cannot get, at a bare minimum, like, I would maybe take Pascual Perez. I think he's got a chance to be a good starting pitcher, but I really want Fernando Valenzuela. I don't think he'll fall to me, though. I don't even think he falls out of the top 5 in all actuality, because this is a really weak draft. So we'll see who's around, but I don't like my chances of ending up with Fernando Valenzuela. I think my starting pitching upgrade is most likely going to have to come in free agency, which is fine. We still have plenty of money to spend, and I will continue to spend it until someone tells me that I can't. We've got some pending offers. That sounds amazing. Let's take a drink. Good luck to you, my apprentice. Hector Rodriguez would like some more money. Who wouldn't? I will give you 20 grand. What a deal. I mean, in 1979, 20 grand is a decent bit of cash. Tom Clyde, I will offer you 35 grand. I'm gonna make it so you can't leave ever. Wait, did I sign Dick Sharon, or is that my stupid manager again? Oh no, yeah, because this is arbitration, arb deals. That's right. It all makes sense now. All right. Tom Clyde, I will offer you 50 grand, and if you don't take it, then you can go right to hell. Do not pass go, do not collect $200. All right. Now I'm curious, because I haven't heard back from Hector Rodriguez yet. I bet he has not signed, or at least will not sign. Because he is a jerk. Yep. A jerk he is. I can get me in on some Doug Camilli. He'd be a pretty nice one. A gold glove for John Ford Bench. Very nice. We're still before I really became a baseball fan, so I know some of these names. Some of them I've never heard of. So just kind of... I'll have a lot more to say as we get a little bit farther in. Deacon Donahue. You are presently my AAA manager. You're a really good one. I'd like to keep you if I can. You can have an extension. See if you don't. Silver Slugger for Johnny Bench, as well as Sixto Loscano. Nice to see him have a very beautiful bounce back season after he got badly hurt. No Mike Smith and no MVP award, which is fine. I mean, we finished 81 and 81. I'd have to have a pretty damn good career or a good season to get there. Alright, my dudes. Free agency. Here we come. So, top tier shortstop, starting pitcher. Nothing else will do. Is Dave Roberts a top tier starting pitcher? I don't think so. I don't think spending $1 million on him is very smart. Wow, really, game? Let me start with shortstops. And let me use my shortstop defense. Here we go. Bud Harrelson's got a pretty nice glove, and at least he gets on base, which means he might be just good enough. Is anybody a little better at either defense or offense? Yeah, Tim Foley's not that good at shortstop, I'm afraid. I mean, Bud Harrelson does seem like a good choice. He's cheaper than Mark Bellinger. Of Mr. Bellinger, I'm going to offer you 200 grand. This is literally for one and only one purpose. I want you to think of me when no one else gives you the freaking salary you're asking for. I got leverage, my dudes. I could just go for Bill Russell. Russell's a pretty good defender, but he's not a very good hitter. At least Harrelson's got that real good plate discipline, so even when he hits like 220 or 230, he's still somewhat valuable. He's also 35. Let me go ahead and grab Bud Harrelson, but I just want him on a 1-year deal and see if he'll take that. And starting pitcher. Why not Larry Dierker? Only 340 grand, and he's not appreciably worse. Well, yeah, Jimmy Freeman's not actually a starter. And Dave Roberts is just a little bit too old. Especially for the amount of money he's asking for. So what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and offer 2 people jobs. I'm going to go ahead and offer Nelson Briles, and I'm going to go ahead and offer Larry Dierker. That, I think, is a good plan. Yeah, you can have a no-trade clause. I don't really care. And then we'll grab Nelson Briles to strengthen up the back end of the bullpen. I'm not going to guarantee you a starting rotation spot, but I will give you a contract offer. And I will offer Mr. Steve Stone a minor league contract. If he wants one. This would be a great draft. I guess I could spend on someone like a Masanori Murakami. That seems like an awful lot of money, though. And I'm just not convinced it's that great a deal. I will offer Brock Davis a minor league contract. I think he could be a very useful piece. Now, this is a fairly good start. And we will see what happens. Yeah, I'm good with that. I'm pleasantly surprised at your skill as a GM. Let me quickly offer Blob Perry a nice contract, and then we'll get into assistant GM. GIM ratings, and I would like to find somebody. Oh, this is budgeting preferences. I see. Then let's focus on trying to make our team chemistry better. We'd really like a temperamental guy, or no, we want an easygoing guy. Here we go. Oh, really? They're not, like, in order? Okay, easy going. And only GMs, please. And let's do a quick filter here. Experience, reputation, no. Poisonality is easygoing. I'm gonna grab me some George Strickland I think he's good. Here we go. Excellent. Our coaching staff is now complete. And I'm really hoping that this will mean that we have much better chemistry. Because a lot of people are going to get along with him. We'll see. Oh, how we will see. Anyway, Hall of Fame voting time. Hank Aaron. Pfft, yeah, I'm joking. Of course, I'm gonna offer it to him. Not quite as good as he was in real life, but still excellent. So I don't really think he's got too many issues getting into the Hall. I'll go for Ken Boyer again. John Buzhart. Buzzhart. Buzzhart year. I'm probably wasting my time voting for some of these guys, but I've got 20 spots to fill, so I see no reason why I shouldn't at least try. Vinegar Bend. Fred Green. Because he's actually a real reliever, not like these other ones who look like relievers that were actually starters. Albie Peterson's fine, but I don't really see Hall of Fame when I look at him. Not like, say, a Jim Pearsall. So I'll vote for Pearsall for right now. Norm Seaburn, I think, is almost certainly going to get in this season, along with maybe some Lee Walls and some Hank Aaron, perhaps. Maybe this Eddie Yost finally gets to make the Hall of Fame. Finally, the Yost has come back to Cooperstown. You know you loved it. This is not an earth-shattering Hall of Fame class, though, so I'm hoping this is a really good opportunity for Ray Crone. What was your deal? Like, a lot of your best years are as a starter. You have some pretty good reliever years, too. I guess I can vote for Ray Crone. What the hell? You only live once. I like how randomly I'm like, I will tolerate a lot, but I will not tolerate, what's his face? Pete Runnels in the Hall of Fame. But here we are. Here we are. Carl Spooner will get a vote. I don't know why I'm voting for so many relievers, but we're gonna do it. I think Aaron makes it, I think Seaburn makes it, and I think Yost makes it. That's going to be my guess. If only 3 people make it, I'm hoping those are the 3 that make it. But we'll have to see what actually ends up happening. And we're just going to change this real fast to Scoot. You would offer me Burt Blyleven for Floyd Bannister. I like Floyd Bannister just fine. He's no Burt Blyleven, though. So done. Absolutely, unquestionably done. I ain't saying Floyd Bannister is a bad pitcher, but when you offer me someone who's clearly better than he is, I'm gonna take it. I'm gonna take it hard. Roy Howell. Why am I getting flagged for him? Oh, he must be on my short list for some reason. Yeah, I don't care anymore. Take luck, my friend. Take luck. Well, that is a giant shot in the arm. Burt Blyleven makes for an excellent companion to the rest of this starting rotation. Let's keep it going. I guess that's a matter of just trying to save money, maybe? But, I mean, it's hard to argue. Oh my god, owner. Fine. Whatever, dude. It's fine. I'm not that annoyed. Of all the things that we could have spent extra money on, I guess that's one of them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. So we're about halfway through as the Brewers. You're going to offer me, first of all, Bill Dillman. Decent. Nelson Norman. Mike Champion. I like Dillman. I don't like the other pieces being offered. What do you have that's better? You don't really have anybody. I mean, Bobby Valentine wouldn't be terrible if you'd give him to me as a shortstop. But he also wouldn't be that great. Oh, I can't afford them. I see. Then I'll just ignore it. All right. So we got Dierker, Bryles, and a bunch of minor leaguers. Awesome. And Bud Harrelson, who right now looks like my starting day shortstop. My opening day shortstop, rather. I'm going to real quickly change you to a shortstop just so that is appropriately set. I could also have, like, Tavares. Ooh, Tavares is actually a little bit better at shortstop. So if I shift you to short and have Harrelson or Stinnett play second, I think that's good. Probably Stinnett, and then Harrelson can just be a backup. Wonder if anyone has signed Mark Bellinger yet. Probably not. Alright. I would be over the moon if I got Fernando Valenzuela, and I'm not going to get Fernando Valenzuela. It's just not going to happen. But we're going to check. We're going to try. Mets took Baines. Cleveland took Durham. You know what? If it ends up that the Dodgers get Fernando Valenzuela, that just feels right. I'm happy with that. I'm not going to argue. So, there is Lee Smith. I don't hate Luis Salazar, I just don't know where he plays. That's my issue, is I'm pretty set at all three outfield positions between Lezcano, Lemon, and what's-his-face? Dave Edwards. I mean, I guess he's not that much worse than Dave Edwards. I could get Joe Charbonneau if I wanted a bit more power. What do we need more of right now? Do we need raw contact or do we need raw power? I've got 4 good to great contact hitters. I've got 4 power hitters. So really, either one of them would be welcome at this point. I like Salazar a little bit better because of the speed he offers and because he does have that positional flexibility. Charbonneau does have top flight power, though. And it isn't as though I couldn't use either one of them. I think for me, it comes down to the fact that Salazar is just more athletic. And he's a lot faster. So I think I'm going to go ahead and take Salazar. That wasn't what I envisioned when I opened up this season. But here we are. Here we are. I will grab Andy Rincon. I can definitely always use more reinforcements in the bullpen. And then I don't care who we take at this point. Unless there's like secretly a top tier hitter. Which I doubt that there is. But unless there's secretly a top tier hitter of some sort, I don't think I really care. So you do you, scouting director. Alright. I don't suppose he's just going to punt on the pick, but Salazar really fits a couple of needs. And I'm pretty excited to see how he does with the club. He's going to give me another really big-time power or contact bat that also steals bases. It gives me a nice traditional leadoff type, which I'm all for. All right, it is the 5th draft of rules. I don't think Brock Davis would make the club anyway. So if somebody wants to take him off my hands, they can have him. Okay, they can just have him. I mean, if I wanted a big power bat... Oh, Greg Luzinski is not that in this time frame. Yeah, I'm just gonna not bother. Wow, Brock. Look at that. They're like Kent to Cove. Holy fuck. Probably to Couve, actually. But you... Pfft, you suck, dude. That's very humbling, I bet. That's very humbling. Who made the Hall of Fame? Hank Aaron and 2 relievers. Are you kidding me? Who the fuck does Eddie Yost have to murder to get the 75%? Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Fair enough. We're up to spring training. I don't think there's anything else I really care about at this point. Okay, Mark Bellinger. 200 grand to bring you back. How about 150 grand? I'm literally bidding against myself if I give you more than 150 grand. I mean, maybe John Montefusco could help me win some games. Oh, I must still have the pitcher needs on there. Yeah, you're not going to give him up. I don't know what on earth would convince you that I could get him. Because I can't. So we're just going to skip right over that idea. I'm going to go ahead and go to the trade system here, and I'm going to remove my team needs, because I'm only going to get stuff I can't deal with right now. I have so much leverage over you right now, my dude. Nah, I'm not going to make you wait. If you'll do it for 150 grand, then I'll bring you back. Dude, I lowballed the shit out of you. Yeah, I was about to say, don't fucking try to sell me that. That you're like, oh, I'm thinking about it. Dude, nobody else is gonna sign you. I own you. You can come back and play shortstop for me for one final year. Damn, that just feels good. Like, I know it makes you a bit of a jerk. If so, then it does. But that's awesome. That I'm just like, I'm just going to keep lowballing you and know that literally nobody else wants you. That's hilarious. Oh, that's so good. I'm so happy. Alright. So, we gonna have Luis Salazar and Andy Rincon and Dave Smith. And not Brock Davis, because he has the right to tell me to get fucked when I send him down, so we won't do that. I don't even care about when you're going to put Mark Bellinger up at the top of the lineup, because it's just the preseason. I'm going to go 6-man rotation. And that's what it's going to look like. Man, we are truly fortunate to have gotten Burt Blyleven. As much as I like Floyd Bannister, he ain't no Burt Blyleven. So I will very, very happily invite him to the Brew Crew and see what that can help us out with here. I can't think of anything other than an injury that would keep Luis Salazar off the field here. That's fine. Heal up soon, my dude. Max Venable is a wet fart. He's not the worst of dudes. Ron Davis is, though. I'll just keep going. I have no incentive to trade him right now. We just lost Chet Lemon for 6 weeks. That's kind of yikes. Guess who just got called up to spring training, my dudes? It's Brock Davis, because I sure shit ain't gonna let Mickey Stanley be my everyday center fielder. Really? You're just gonna bench Salazar? No, you're not. Okay, game. Luis Salazar is going to play. I'm overruling your stupidity. He doesn't sit for Dave Edwards. I'm sorry. Tain't happening. John Ferd, I don't appreciate your needing additional time to get healthy. That's not very kind of you. We need you. I was going to name my first child after you. Joke's on you, I'm not going to have any kids, but he doesn't know that. Alright, so let's make the easy decisions first. First of all, Chet Lemon's going to start the year on the IL. I'm going to remove the must start thing because I'm going to set it, so I don't have to worry about that anymore. Edwards is fine. He's just not great. I don't really feel too much of a desperate need to let him play. Okay, Johnny Bench is healthy, which means goodbye Ike Hampton. I've got a real logjam at the infield, and I gotta say that Bud Harrelson feels like he might be the odd man out. Yeah, I wonder if he would take a demotion. He will not. Hey, bud, how's about you give me literally anything that lets me dump your salary? Randy Neiman, welcome to the Brewers. I don't even care if you're any good. I just need him off my team. So this is with Taveras backing up, Stinnett at second, and Bellinger at short. I think that's a very fine deal there. So Brock Davis and Luis Salazar make the opening day roster. Sharon goes to the minors. Edwards goes to the minors, maybe. How many pictures do I have? I have 19. Let's start whittling down the pitching staff. Wow, Nelson Bryles. You weren't that bad when I signed you, were you? Oh, you're losing velocity hard. No, that's what happens when you sign a 36-year-old, right? Okay. You know what? I'm tired of you ending up on the roster somehow, like you've cast a spell of some kind on me. You can go to the minors. John Verhoeven, you're definitely going to the minors and being waived and designated for assignment. Steve Trout, you're not a real Trout. Mike Paxton's gonna go to the minors to work on his craft a bit. That puts me at 14 pitchers. Ideally, I want 13. So one more dude's gotta go. Since I have Stan Bonson, I'm gonna try to trade Doyle Alexander. Because somebody's going to want him, I think. I think someone's going to look at him and say, yes, he's quite handy in un pinch. Give me some Sandy Weetall. Done. Alright, that gets us down to 12 pitchers. I need to get rid of one position player. Mickey Stanley only plays center, and that not that well. Especially when I've already got Brock Davis, I don't think I can keep Mickey Stanley. I'm going to see if I can get him out through waivers. If I can't and I lose him, then I lose him. I will somehow survive. Let's clear the pitching staff. And let's get this show on Lay Road. So Catfish is my ace. Then it's going to be Bill Singer, Monsieur Bert Blyleven, Larry Dierker, and Vita Blue. Stan Bonson is going to be emergency starter, long relief. I think Nelson Browse is probably just long relief, emergency starter. For now. Who is my closer? It is not going to be Bruce Sutter. I don't care what my owner promised you. You have been an unimpressive pitcher, to say the least. It's probably Horacio Pena again, actually. I probably give him one more chance to show what he can do. So we're going to go for some Horacio Pena action as the closer. Bruce Sutter is set up. Mr. Frank Riccelli, I think you would be best suited as our lefty killer. And maybe getting the odd middle relief appearance. And then middle relief for the rest of you. But of my three proper middle relievers in Smith, Rincon, and Brazolara, the best one is Rincon. I'm going to make him use more often. Alright, that's my pitching staff. We will see how it turns out. Let's also quickly come over to here and make sure that both Rincon and Smith are officially on the roster. Alright, pitching done. Let's get the lineup set. So, here's my question to myself here. Who would be the best possible leadoff hitter for this club? It really comes down to two options, George Brett or Luis Salazar. Now, Salazar is way faster and is actually a better contact hitter. However, George Brett is better at getting on base. I think to that end, we're going to try Salazar, though. I like Salazar hitting leadoff, followed by Brett. Because Brett's got that unique doubles power that even creeps over the wall, and I want to make sure he's got somebody on base when he hits. So who's next? It's either going to be Jeff Burrows or Sixto Lezcano, and I think Sixto Lezcano is a little bit better all around, with my good friend Jeff Burrows sitting in as a designated hitter. Then I think John Ferd bench, then Mike Schmidt. And then Rennie Stinnett will be batting 7th. Brock Davis playing center for now. And then Mr. Mark Bellinger plays shortstop. Let's generate ourselves a depth chart, please, and thank you. We're saying I have 12 position players. I'm literally walking 12 pitchers and 13 position players. It should definitely be the opposite, I think. But we're going to try it for right now. We're going to try with the roster we've got now and see where that gets us. Because I think once we get Who's it back? Once you get Chet Lemon back, I think I'm going to go ahead and send a pitcher down. Yeah, I've got to have Jeff Burrows play left field against these folks. Like, I know it's kind of ridiculous, but I don't really trust anyone else to lead off, at least until Chet Lemon gets back. I don't mind if you want to play Salazar every now and again. That's fine. Alright, my dudes. So. I will be really curious to see what happens with when Chet Lemon gets back. Because I might deliberately let him rehab, because Brock Davis is not great, but he's acceptable. And that'll let him make sure that he is completely healthy by the time he is ready for the baseball. One more thing I'm going to do. Player development. Anything exciting? Not really. Here's what is exciting, though. I am going to be a bit of a trailblazer, and we're going to do strict on occasion highest bastard, and here's why. I do not want Catfish Hunter blowing out his arm. So, a scenario in which Catfish only pitches like 35 starts and isn't throwing for 300 innings a year is just going to be good for us. We've got a better rotation around him now. Blyleven is a significant upgrade over our previous number 3 starter, and Larry Dierker is, of course, a very fine 4 starter. And I really see no benefit to forcing Catfish Hunter to be pitching to the point where he's, like, just burnt out. So we're going to try to manage our workloads a little bit more evenly and see where that gets us. Let's play some baseball. And we lose George Brett for 6 weeks, which is terrible. I am not remotely prepared with a backup third baseman, unless that backup third baseman is actually Luis Salazar. So that's where I'm going, and I think... Or Mike Schmidt. Yeah, I'm going to shift Mike Schmidt over to third. And then we'll have to find a new first baseman. Which I will do here in just a moment. So it's going to do a little... boop. No, I saw Mike Schmidt hitting 6th. I don't want him hitting 2nd. I literally just want Mike Schmidt's position to change. So we're going to go... boop. And then... I don't really care about that. So who plays first? Well, we wait for George Brett to recover. I'm going to quickly check and see if there's any interesting free agents that can play first. Harman Killebrew. You know what, Killer? Welcome back. Welcome to the Milwaukee Brewers. Ask for response. And I guess we'll just kind of run blind until we do get Killebrew. Send these jerks all to the minors. I'm also going to trade you for a first baseman if I can get someone to give me an interesting first baseman. Like, Roy Foster is legitimately terrible. So is Mike Epstein. Let's just look for prospects. What the hell? Yeah, give me Luke Rosado. I just don't want to deal with Mickey Stanley shit anymore. Yeah, losing George Brett for a couple of weeks is not an ideal situation by any stretch. Alright, we got the killer, Harman Killebrew. My friend, welcome back to the big leagues. I desperately need a first baseman. This just gives me the flexibility to go ahead and let Chet Lemon recover before I rush him back up to the majors. So give me that Harman Killebrew action. He has probably killed more than a few brews in his day. And the rest of this is fine. Let's keep going. That's an owie for Stan Bonson. We're not going to have him the rest of the season. Steve Trout I like a little bit better because he's got that stamina, which makes him a good choice for an emergency starter. I'm going to go ahead and shift Nelson Briles into emergency starter long relief, and you're going to be long relief emergency starter. There we go. Okay, my sour friend, I'd like you to go to the minors in rehab. I know Brock Davis isn't anything special, but he's playing just well enough that I want to give you a chance to be fully healed before I call you back up. Salazar is the #1 rookie. That's pretty solid. I've got to say, I don't hate that at all. Keep it up, my dude. Keep it up. Oh, oh yeah, Corey McLaughlin is in my other game. I was like, damn, one of my guys got a no-hitter. Nice. No, that's a different dude. Alright, Monsieur Le Lemon, I'd like to bring you back. Forever and ever. I'm going to keep Brock Davis on the roster, though. I'm going to send down a pitcher. And that pitcher will be... Steve Trout. So don't be sour that Chet Lemon has returned. The real question is, where does Lemon hit in the lineup? And I think letting him bat lower in the lineup makes a ton of sense. So I'm just going to slot him in where Brock Davis is right now. And just let him get used to hitting Major League pitch. No, I'm gonna bat him over Stinnett for sure. And then I'm going to generate new depth charts based on the lineups. Really? You really want Stearns playing every other game? I mean, Killebrew's a better hitter. I guess actually he's not a better hitter. Yeah, alright, the old fucker can just play every now and again. That's fine. $2,000 hits for Brock Davis. Very nice. Alright, George, we need you back pretty desperately. Can I send Killebrew to the minors? I cannot. I'm going to try to designate you for assignment and see if anybody else claims you. So Mikey the Schmidt goes back to first. George Brett at third. And then, yeah, I really think George Brett's got to hit high in the lineup, but also, yeah, we're going to do, no. Having George Brett hit sixth does seem kind of like a waste, but I want him to get used to hitting again, so I think we'll maybe just let it go for right now. And just see how he does, and see, in particular, Salazar cools off. Which he might be doing here very, very shortly. But we'll see what happens. We'll see. That seems pretty solid. Let us play additional baseball games. I didn't want to cool Ve back, but cool. I don't really want to lose Harman Killebrew. I kind of wish he would take a demotion. But if he won't, then he won't. I'll have to trade him. Yeah, go ahead and give me Pat Underwood. I don't love it, and I know it leaves me kind of thin again, but he wouldn't take a demotion. Oh, damn, son. Nice. Let's keep going with the baseball. Alright. Lascano and Salazar, and the Rangers are offering me Ozzy Osbourne. I love his music. But no. He actually seems like a pretty terrible baseball player. So, what are we seeing here? We're seeing a pretty good team top to bottom. Now, Johnny Bench is an issue. Johnny Bench hitting 208 isn't doing anybody any favors. The pitching staff is greatly improved. Greatly improved indeed. I am curious about whether Sutter should go back to closing. Because Mr. Pena seems to have a love of homers, which is not a good look for him. But I'm just going to let him pitch a bit longer and see what happens as time progresses. So the lineup issues. I can't leave Johnny Bench in a cleanup. I really can't. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a boop, and a boop, and a boop, and a boop. Sixto Lascano is legitimately terrifying. And a version where Mike Schmidt can all of a sudden start hitting 270 is a version of reality I would love to be a part of. Just flat out. That's good shit. So we're going to go ahead and continue now. Hopefully Johnny Bench dropping in the order a bit will let him figure out his shit. We can only hope. We need to get on a nice long roll at this point. That would be good. California. Denny McLean. Very nice. Damn it, Seaver. Screw you. 5 for 6 for Burrows. Excellent. Alright, who from the Brewers? Yep, we got 2 starters in Singer and Hunter. Johnny Bench somehow makes the All-Star roster. I mean, I guess someone has to. Sixto Loscano makes it. And that appears to be it. I'm a bit disappointed Mike Schmidt couldn't make it, but I guess it's fair enough. George Brett picked a bad year to have a down year because it's really hurt his chances of getting to the All-Star game this year, but that's fine. Oh, damn. Look at Floyd Bannister pitching well for the Mets. Good work, my old chum. I wish you well. Unless we play each other in the World Series, and then I wish you ungood things. I had no idea that Larry Dierker had in fact won the Mikey Smith Award, but I'll take it. I don't know how you're upset about stolen bases. Like, Salazar is really, really good at that. So, how about you stop complaining? Okay? Just shut the fuck up. TJ Cruz is in fact an awful coach, so you can leave. As is Salvador Rosales. Now, John Corridan has put up one of the better lineups year in and year out. I'm going to keep him. Welcome back. Will Johnson is acceptable, but not amazing. If we lose Will Johnson, I think we struggle. Krahowski is nothing outstanding. Neither is Danny Gardella. Danny Gardella will be a much better hitting coach than he is a third base coach. So I'm going to let both my base coaches go. I will keep my team trainer. I'm pretty happy with him. And I will go ahead and offer our bench coach a fresh new salary. That seems reasonable. And we're going to go up to the month of July. Owie. I'll call up Mike Paxton because I sure as shit don't want Nelson Briles starting. I trust Paxton a bit more than him. And avoid high leverage with him, please. I might actually try to acquire a new starting pitcher to replace Dierker. I'm going to look at that here in just a moment. You're so bloody good, Sixto Loscano. It's almost unfair. I wonder why he's not getting Rookie of the Month anymore. He's still hitting .331. He's got 22 stolen bases already. He's doing what he's been asked to do, which is get on base and steal them. George Brett is still really struggling this season. This is, I think, what's holding the team back right now. If he can start figuring out his shit again, I think we're going to be terrifying. But if you thought last year's BABIP was bad, he's actually even worse this year. So we need more from our pal. I'm gonna switch Brett and Lemon because Monsieur de Lemon is actually hitting quite a bit better than George Brett, and then I'll just let Brett again figure out his shit. I'm tired of having to say figure out his shit, but that seems to be what he has to do. So we're gonna hope that he does. Right. Other developments. I'm good. I'm not gonna do much until the roster expansion deadline. And then I'm gonna look and see if I can't pick up a starting pitcher for the stretch run. Alright, we're gonna make a trade. We check the trade in block. Hi there, Joe Morgan. How have you been doing, my friend? Oh, that's base runs. I don't think this Joe Morgan is a Hall of Famer. He's real good, though. I think it's possible. Pitch Wars. Like, I don't actually want Dave Roberts, but he would also be a significant upgrade over trying to figure out if Steve Trout can start. Yeah, you can have Craig Kotchak. So I'm going to go ahead and promote Dave Roberts, and he is going to be starting pitcher over Mike Paxton, with Mike Paxton getting long relief and emergency starts when he is needed. It's not that I don't trust Mike Paxton, it's just I think that Dave Roberts is a bit better and a bit more reliable at this point. Any other positions I'd like to shore up? Not really. I'd still like a young shortstop. I just don't think I'm going to get one. But we can try. Is there a top-tier shortstop? I mean, Bobby Valentine ain't nothing to get excited about. Nah, we're just gonna deal with it for right now. We're going to find a shortstop some other way. Really, Loscano? I can't really afford that shit. No, Bellinger, I'm not bringing you back. You still are under the delusion that you deserve lots of money, which you are never going to get. At least, definitely not from me. I will quickly check on these, though. I don't really feel obligated to bring any of these jerks back. And I'm not gonna re-sign any of them. Now, I don't know if that's gonna stop the AI from doing it. If they do, they do. I can't stop them, obviously. But no, thank you. Tomas D. Hall. Look, Horacio Pena's getting hit. I don't know why, but he is. And so that makes this a really bad decision to leave him as closer. I think we swap him and Sutter. I mean, I should have made Sutter to the closer the whole time, I guess. It is what we promised him. But Sutter's having a great season, and Pena is not. Quit offering me bad relievers. I don't want them for anything. You know what, George Bratt? You can blame whatever you want to as long as you start hitting again. Okay? That is what I'm looking for. I need to see you hitting like the old George Brett. It's my old friend Ricky Clark. No. Now, Brock Davis has hardly been incredible, but he's been a really solid backup. I wouldn't mind offering him a new deal, but I don't want to give him $400 grand to sit on the bench. That seems to me like a bad decision. So the question is, does he bring enough to the team that I want to keep it at the expense of someone else? I think the answer to that is yes. You've been a pretty good left fielder. Nicely done, Bert. If I can call you Bert, or Adalbert, since that is in fact your given name. Lizcano, this shit needs to stop, okay? You always get injured when we need you the most. And I'm getting real tired of it. I'm not going to put him on the IL. I want him ready to go when I need him. So we're just going to keep going for now until let Dave Edwards fill in there. Whoever the fuck's going to fill in. Oh, dang, Steve Trout. You are quickly proving to be an interesting prospect. And we won 112 games. That's awesome. Yeah, hey, Mark, I'm not bringing you back for 500 grand. So just stop talking. So, we had, our best ever season. Is this the most wins I've ever gotten with a team? Like, surely not, but maybe yes. Have I ever won more than 112? Yes, I won 113 with the Pirates once. Oh, there's one more regular season game. I could tie that. And I did. Now, you may ask yourself, oh, dang, and Lizcano won a batting title. Neat. You may point out, quite correctly, that when the Pirates won 113 games, it was only a 154 game schedule. So clearly they're still the best team I've ever had. But these Brewers, my dudes, are quite good as well. I'm going to simulate the day, and we are facing the Seattle... I almost said Seahawks. What the fuck is wrong with me? Oh, Dave Roberts. Real quick, like. Playoff roster. Where did Dave Roberts go? He just, like, vanished. Oh, I can't even add him to the postseason roster. Okay. That's fine, I guess. Then if that's the case, this is the rotation I want to run. Is Lozano back? He is. Incredible. That is extremely well timed. And I'll worry about these lineups if and when we get to the World Series. We defeated old friend Doc Ellis. We were in turn defeated by Vita Blue, or by John Freeman there, Jimmy Freeman, Freebie McFreeman. Really? We got... Oh my god, really, game? Really? Singer, what the fuck, dude? Why? Why did you get hurt? Alright. Come on, Bert. No. No, 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 no. We're freaking playing... we're playing this game. I want to go back to the World Series. Let's make it happen. I disagree that Mitchell Page is better than Jeff Burrows, but I can understand why you might think that. Kirk Gibson is better than Mike Schmidt. I will grant you that. But I do trust Burt Blyleven a bit more than I think you would trust Doc Ellis. Let's get it done. Got some nice soothing crowd noises. Bert, my boy, go right after him. I'm not worried about this dude. Let us get it done. Really? You're gonna walk Gary Maddox, huh? Or Elliot Maddox, sorry. I guess that is not, in fact, the same person. They may be related, though. I just don't know. Alright. Well, walking the first batter is not a great look, Bert. But I like a nice, easy pop fly. Throw to first, my dude. And then just go ahead and pitch to him. Just do what you gotta do. I gotta trust you. Boom shakalaka. That is fantastic. Mr. Salazar, I don't trust your pitch selectiveness. I'm just gonna let you do your thing. Oh man. Oh damn, you guys got Paul Molitor? And Larry Parrish. And Kirk Gibson. Alright then. Get him, Sixto. That is not getting him. That is an out. And Doc Ellis has only thrown 6 pitches so far. He's right around the plate though. He's being very sneaky. And a walk for Jeff Burrows. Can you bring it home, Mikey? You sure can't. Alright. We're never going to easier time facing Kirk Gibson than right now. Nice! I mean, striking someone out with a curveball is extremely Burt Blyleven. Look at this control. You are one sneaky son-bitch. Aw, damn it. And there goes your no-hitter. Boo is right, fans. Boo this man. Wait. Oh, I guess I just didn't show it, but he did try to go to second. That's fine. Bloop. Some nice democratic ground balls. Everyone feels like they're in the game. Come on, Lemon. Get us a base runner. Oh my. No, that's an out. Sadly. Come on, Johnford. That's also an out. You can tell because the outfield like barely moved. Come on, Brett. Oof. I mean, that gets you on base, so I guess it's not awful, but it's not the way I'd like you to get on base. Go for it, Brett. We gotta make something happen here. Nice. Good base running. And now it's all up to Mark Bellinger. Oh, dear. Oh, look at that horse shit. You gotta love it. You gotta love it. Of all the people on the Brewers to score the first run, it's Mark freaking Bellinger. I'm here for it. Aw, death by singles. You have to love it. No. You can hold up at second, my guy. Come on, Sixto. That's not so great. That's an out. But hey, we got 2 runs, and that's what matters. Now we just have to keep up on them with the pitching. Oh dear, that's at least a double. Maybe a triple? Yeah, that's a triple. Can you not give up giant base hits to crappy pitcher to crappy hitters? Can you not do that, Bert? That would be really cash money of you. Did you gun him down? Oh, Lescano. Oh, my dude. That was phenomenal. That's what the fans all came here to see. That was clutch as shit, Lescano. Well done. Let's light him up, Burrows. That's at least a double for you. It is not going to be a triple, though. You're a bit slower than the other dude. Bring him home, Schmidt. It's not even getting him over to third. Really? You're not even going to try to move up? My dude, you easily could. Okay. You are Jeff Burrows. You are very slow. Yeah, don't even try it, Burrows. Come on, George Brett. This is your time. That's an out. Dude, come on. It's kind of Seattle versus Seattle if you think about it. Because the Seattle Mariners are in Seattle and the Milwaukee Brewers are the Seattle Pilots. Neat. That has never happened in real life. It'd be kind of cool if it did. Wow, these fans are like deliriously excited about every single thing that happens. They're like, oh my god, it's a strike. Oh my god, it's a ball. Oof. Yeah, Kirk Gibson is pretty good. I wish Blyleven was like 5% better, but I'm not unhappy with how he's performed up to this point. Look, at the end of the day, he hasn't allowed any runs, and that's really what matters, so I'm not annoyed by that in the least. You know what, Mark Bellinger? You got the first run of the game, so you have earned the opportunity to fly out to second base. But you did earn it. Normally I would have told you to bunt, but here I thought it was appropriate. Come on, Sal's inside out the swing. Or just let it die at the plate. That's a decision you can make. Oh my, that's out. Very nice. Guys, assuming we win this game, Sixto Lezcano, MVP. No question. He is the MVP of the Brewers in this series. Because, damn son, he has been real good. Blyleven's only thrown 50 pitches. I think we can get at least one more inning out of him unless he comes unglued. Good. Now just get out these chumps, right? Oh my god, why is it that only the chumps can hit against you? Like shit, Staggs got a triple last time around. Freaking Chapas just gets an easy single. Like, what the literal hell? And then you walk Staggs. Staggs is not a mega hitter. I promise you, it's okay. We are working the double plays today, though. Yeah, Blyleven doesn't have his best stuff. I don't think it's time yet to start warming anybody up, but it is something to consider. Maybe. We could get like another run or two, I'd feel real great. That's an out. Maybe? Oh, no, just barely in front of him. Very nice. Come on, chat. Don't be sour. Nice. Gene Garber is in. Didn't I have Gene Garber at one point? On one of my teams, maybe? Nope. Never did. Okay. Wow. Oh, I guess they're saying that because the slab was so great that it's just runners at first and third. Come on, George. There we go. Damn, Page has some kind of freaking arm to be just, like, pegging that. I would have sent him anyway, though. I'm a little annoyed I didn't even get the opportunity. Oh, but then this guy boots it. Haha, Paul Molitor. Guys, I don't know what Mark Bellinger's deal is today, but it's pretty hilarious. That all of a sudden he's like the greatest hitter in Major League history. He's still no Sixto Lezcano though. Sixto is the man today. No ifs, ands, or buts. We're probably gonna be the victims of a hit and run, maybe? Oh no, it was right to the center. It was right to the center fielder. Nice. Yeah, Bert Blyleven's best shit is just not happening today. Like, I know the result on the scoreboard looks great, but this is gonna be his last inning. Come heck or high water. Really, you're not even gonna try to throw him out at third? Like, I get it. It's, like, that's a real thing that could happen in real life, but I don't see there's any way that Chetline wouldn't have been able to nail him at third. But, regardless, we still didn't give up a run. Let's go ahead and get up someone in the bullpen. I'm going to go and warm up Nelson Bryles. Because I want the rest of my bullpen good to go for the World Series. Assuming we win here today. There's just no point in wasting good pitchers when you're up 5-6 or 5-0. I was looking at the hits, not the runs. Well, that didn't work out very well, but that's okay. Go ahead and bring in Monsieur Bryles. Like, all I need you to do, my dude, is just allow soft contact. That's all that matters to me. I like how they have the different pitching motions, though. That's pretty fun. I don't think... Maybe previous versions did have it. But yeah, look at this leg kick. That's nice. I mean, if at some point we get a chance to get Dontrell Willis, we'll have to see if they have his correct leg kick. Because it's pretty hilariously exaggerated, and I kind of like it. Yeah, chat, I see no reason not to let you just stay in the game. Like, I guess if the game gets really out of hand, I can bring in some replacements. That's a good, solid hit, bench. I appreciate that. That wasn't so great, though. Let's get that leg kick. Yep. Nicely done, Stinnett. Nicely done. Don't drop it. Nicely done, Ballinger. Nicely done. And nicely done, Paul Molitor. I'm just going to leave Bryles in. I don't see any real reason to pull him out at this point. I mean, it probably would make sense to at least maybe grab somebody and get them to warm up. So let's maybe do that. Who's coming up for them? No, seriously, who's coming up for them? Oh, it's Page, Gibson, and Parrish. We can get Richelli warming up. Why not? Aw, man. Stinnett. Don't be like that. Wow, dudes. Why do you keep hitting my guys? Not cool. Oh, what a catch. Damn, Kirk. That's some good shit right there. That is not good shit. That is, in fact, ungood shit. That's alright, though, Lascano. You're entitled to not be your very best all the time. My dude's only throwing 15 pitches. I'm going to give him a chance to keep it going. Okay, Bellinger, not fucking cool. That is not an infield hit. That is bad pitching. Or that is bad defense. I'm going to bring in Richelli to shut down Kirk Gibson. I'm a little bit nervous about Kirk Gibson. And if I can get some quality pitching here, then that'll be great. I probably should have had one other pitcher ready to go just in case, but it's fine. Nice. Booyah. Yeah, we pitched pretty badly. Not gonna lie, Chiefs. We were not a great team pitching-wise, but we were great defensively. And fucking Loscano was incredible. He hit that 2-run homer, and he had that incredible play. That was just good stuff all round. And I'm going to finish until the next round of the playoffs. And we're facing the Pittsburgh Pirates. What drama. Okay. First things first, I'm going to go to the lineups here, and we're going to set things up. Who is not playing? George Brett. So it's going to be Brett leading off, definitely. Then the question is who hits second? And I think I definitely want to be Sixto. There we go. And then give me some depth charts, if you please. And unless we get to like an elimination game, I'm not going to play any of the actual games, so. Yikes. They beat Bruce Sutter. Bruce Sutter had a nice little bounce back. Oh, who got LCS MVP? Rennie Stinnett? It's Loscano. I don't care what you're claiming. It's Loscano. Burt Blyleven won. You just got catfished. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I tried not to say it. I tried. I failed. Forgive me. Boom. Damn. Only one of those games. Actually, all these games are excellent up until the finale. Good. Sixto Loscano gets World Series MVP. I feel a little bit better then. Because I think you should have had League Championship MVP. But, damn, son. All we needed was a couple of good pitchers, and we got ourselves a World Series champion. Bill Singer and Vita Blue. I will execute your option, but I definitely want to try to keep... Wait, sign Burt Blyleven. Why do I need to sign him? Don't I still have him? Yeah, I still got him for a bit. Real quick, though. I definitely need to keep Bill Singer. 1.6 million is a lot of money to ask, though. I need some protection if I'm doing that. I need a team option in year 3. You give me this, and I'll give you a new deal. I also really want to keep Vita Blue. No trade clause. I'm only going to give you 3 years. Oh. You said I don't have enough money in the budget to keep him. I'm going to go ahead and non-tender Sharon. That should get me enough money to sign Vita Blue to this deal. Let's do 4 years and no trade clause. Really? Alright, fine. I need a team option if you're getting a no trade clause, I need a team option. I'm gonna wait on him. Let's sign some other people. Mike Paxton wants 122K. I'll give him 102. Fine, 112. Whoa, dude, you're not getting 120,000. The fuck are you talking about? You can have 90 grand and you'll like it. John Stearns, I think I'm going to trade him and see what I can get for him. Because I'm sure I can get a better backup catcher on the market. And if I can get a decent player in exchange, I think I'd do it. I'd also look at a regular at the right position. I do like Greg Gross, but I think I'm good in the outfield for the moment. Man, Joe Nolan's even worse defensively. Gross. Jimmy Freeman would be the worst of all possible risks. Go ahead and give me Chico Ruiz. What the hell? There's literally just me trying to get rid of him. So that I can save a bit of cash. And then Dick Sharon I'm just going to let walk. Yeah, Vita Blue's been really solid for me. Maybe I need to stop nickeling and diming him so much. Can I get the team option? Alright, if I can get the team option, I will sign you for a big fat salary raise. And the rest of you can walk. Alright, so let's cover what went well on the team, what did not go well, after, of course, we make some coaching moves. Tom Clyde is really quite an excellent coach. Let's promote him to be my Vegas coach. Carl Erskine can be my El Paso coach. And then we can find ourselves a couple of shiny new pitching coaches. This gentleman. Alright. So I want to get the best possible coaches. So somebody who is great at everything, like Mr. Dummy Lynch, would be a fine first base coach. Oh, what is Dummy Lynch's thing? Dummy Lynch is personable. Do any of my people have issues with people being personable? No. In fact, two of them quite like personable people. Personable or easygoing would be the way to go with these two gentlemen. Nope. You are normal. You are normal. Temperamental. Controlling. Easygoing. Let me try to steal you. And see how that works out for us. Alright, my friends. So, let us look at how the season went. I mean, we won the World Series and won 113 games, so obviously it went pretty good. Sixto Loscano led the league in OPS and batting average, despite only playing 131 games. That's ridiculous, quite frankly. And I love it. Chet Lemon, look at him. He has become one of the most solid, dependable players on the roster. Yeah, he's been phenomenal. And I think he was a very worthy second overall pick. I know there's still another gear to his offense. He just can't quite seem to hit. In particular, I should be seeing a little bit more power out of him, especially given his gap power. I should be seeing a lot more doubles and triples than I do. But, excellent player, very happy to have him. Johnny Bench had a really slow start to his season, but did eventually end up being a positive contributor. Jeff Bros is putting this up as the designated hitter. I don't know what there is that's left to say. The man just knows how to hit baseballs real good. Despite playing basically... Do you know how good you have to be as a hitter to be racking up this kind of wins above replacement when you don't play the field? It's pretty good. George Brett was a disappointment. For whatever reason this season, he couldn't quite turn it all the way on. I saw every anticipation of him getting to that next level, but I am a little bit concerned that for 2 consecutive seasons, he's had some issues hitting. Now, his power was better this season. So if we start seeing him hit 300 plus again, I think we're going to see him be truly excellent. And I'm not that annoyed he's still an excellent player, but I want him to be great, not merely pretty good. Rennie Stinnett is the player we paid for. And that's awesome. We wanted a great defensive second baseman who could also hit, and he's done both. He had a very good year defensively as well. Excellent. Mike Schmidt is playing pretty good. I do wonder if I'm letting my love for Mike Schmidt overlook his flaws. Specifically the fact he doesn't hit for contact regularly. And that is problematic. The rest of his game, excellent. My dude's already got nearly 300 homers. And he's approaching 1,000 walks. What he does extremely well. The problem is, I don't think it's good enough. I think we're a little off the pace. And so I'm really curious to see if he can... maybe I just trade him. Maybe I just need to get over myself with Mike Schmidt. But maybe it's okay to keep him too. I don't know. Luis Salazar, I brought you to hit for contact and steal bases, and you did both of those things quite well. I wish you're a bit smarter about running the bases, but I will take this. I will take this with no hesitation whatsoever. A pretty solid rookie season, and I still think he's got a bit more to show us in terms of what he can accomplish. Mark Bellinger was solid. He wasn't outstanding. He was merely solid. And I'm not sure I'm going to bring him back unless I can again sucker him into playing for really low money. Shout out to Frank Tavares, Brock Davis, and Dave Edwards, all of whom played very, very well in limited playing time. They just did great. And if Brock Davis didn't think he deserves to get paid like a starter, I'd bring him back. But 400 grand is a little bit too much to ask for somebody who won't be playing regularly. So that's how the lineup did. And the lineup was incredibly solid. It was mostly pretty healthy. Not talk about the pitching staff. Because I got a feeling this is what won us the World Series. When Catfish Hunter takes a step back and you win the World Series, that's pretty good. It looks like they managed his workload a lot more intelligently. Yes, he did get injured and miss a couple starts here and there. I'm happy about that, though. I'm happy he pitched fewer innings. I'm hoping it's going to get us more innings when we really need them. Bill Singer? Wow. I know the man wants a great big raise, but holy shit, if he doesn't deserve it, I don't know who does. I truly do not know who does. Burt Blyleven, that's what we brought you here for, my dude. We brought you here to give us lots of innings, be durable, and get fools out, and you do all those things with aplomb. Vita Blue had an amazing season as well. An amazing season. I am worried that we're overpaying him. In fact, I'm pretty sure that we are. But I'm hoping that giving him that shorter deal is going to help mitigate that risk a bit. Dave Roberts was good in a pinch. Nelson Briles was awful. He was definitely a mistake. Bruce Sutter and Horacio Pena both ended up having pretty solid seasons out of the bullpen. Sutter was probably a little bit better. But having two relievers of that caliber and letting just like switching them on and off, I think helps quite a bit. Bullpen was good. Bullpen was good. I'm not even going to try to bring back Dave Roberts right now. Now, maybe if we get some luck with... if we maybe get some luck with signing people, then we can think about it. But... you want me to keep Burt Blyleven? I will do that, definitely, when I have an opportunity. I do intend to lock him up. I'm just not going to do it yet because I still got a year left on his contract. But, my friends, we are World Series champions, and that'll last forever. And that's what we got. So, I hope you are enjoying the series. We're just over halfway with the Brewers, and we've already won, what is it? 2 or 3 world titles. We have won DOS world titles, which is really great. Really excellent. The most titles I've ever won with one team was 4 with the Pirates. I don't really see us winning 4 with the Brewers, but it could happen. It could really happen given how incredible we have been historically. But we're going to see what happens. As a manager, I've won 15 World Series. That makes me the greatest manager of all time. It only took me playing more than 100 years, but hey, it's fine. It's fine. Until next time, however, this has been Guardian. Thank you for watching, and I bid you good day.